Hey, my name is PolishLynx. Welcome to NEKOPARA Volume 1. I mean, we'll do that, right? Of course they won't agree to that. Was what she taught me when I was finally able to get in touch with her. Without any margin of negotiation space, I was struck down. But Shigure, even if you say that, I don't think Chocola and Vanilla will... What are you talking about? Don't make it sound like it's daily ritual or something. In any case... No, he's not. Where she go? Seriously? As the ruthless electronic bass of the dropped call echoed, I stared at my cell phone. So did I, and I noticed 15 minutes past 3 AM. Technically, I know, you probably don't. I promised myself to never start recording another video if it's after 3 AM. Well, guess that idea goes down the drain. Anyway, and here I thought that I could sort all this out if I could just talk to Shigure. The catgirls in question were happily stuffing themselves with sandwiches. Those sandwiches incidentally contained tomato, cheese, lettuce, ketchup. Apparently. With an over easy fried egg tucked inside all of that, it was a simple meal. I mean, breakfasts are supposed to be simple, really. Breakfast was pretty much like this. You two are definitely going home today, okay? It's super fun. She's right. Stop with the deliberately misleading words. I sighed at their happy-go-lucky mindset. I took the opportunity to fill their empty glass with milk. Well, I will get myself some mango/apple juice then. The eating habits of others were pretty much the same as those of humans, so that part was straightforward. It kinda is like cats as well, though. I mean... I don't drink milk, really. Unless it's for cereal. Anyway, of course, what they liked and disliked depended on each individual catgirl. In the end, I was able to get everything put away yesterday. Today I really do have to start getting ready for the baker's opening too. That's why I don't have time to relax and play with you, be good girls and go home, I said to them with a sandwich in my hand. Ow. I don't know, will you? She put her sandwich down her plate. And just like yesterday, she looked at me with upturned eyes. Yeah, it's a problem. I answered her clearly. No, it's not. Her shoulders dropped more than before. The ears which sat atop her head dropped down heartily too. Unable to make fun of anything, Vanilla could only look on with concern. The pain from last night, oh my god, pricked at my heart again. I think I know the feeling. I tilted the already cooled coffee cup. I don't drink coffee. As my emotions dulled, unimpeded by my judgment. Can you say no to that? Her usually always perky ears were dropping. Chocola was speaking clearly under her own volition. Come on, the two of you already decided to stay here anyway. Vanilla's usually blank expression did not change. However, she showed her strong determination. I don't remember Chocolate or Vanilla ever being this disobedient. That thought stayed at the back of my mind. But if I was going to be swayed by that, then I wouldn't have said this. That. Understood? Huh? Oh, tableware seller, okay.
ご注文いただきましたティーセットの配達にお伺いしました。ではこちらお店の中に運んじゃいますね。
Okay, it might be just me, but I feel like this name of our bakery should be bigger.
こちらの段ボールで全部ですね。では間違いなければ受領書にサインをいただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
She smiled brightly and brought on the invoice along with a pen. Okay, let's see. I looked over the sales invoice I received once more. Somehow this doesn't look like what I ordered.
え、本当ですか？それは品物が違うということでしょうか。
No. The stuff I ordered is in here too, but I look over the pile of boxes inside the bakery. What's in there? Inside my tiny bakery was a mountain of boxes. A mountain! It was as if the inside of the bakery had become completely made of boxes. As you can see, we don't need this much tableware inside of the bakery.
すみません。すぐに本社に確認しますので、少々お待ちいただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
What's in those boxes? What's actually in those boxes?
大変申し訳ございません。こちらのミスで別の注文書と混じってしまっていたようでして。水月様の方もすぐにご入りようと思いますので。
It's fine.
もしよろしければご注文分の食器を受け取っていただければと思うのですが。
I mean, technically we can just sell those, right? Accept this order. From all this, the amount of cardboard boxes towered over everything. I was at a loss for words. Every box was of equal size. I don't know what was inside each of them without opening them up. On top of that, looking at the sales invoice, I could see that they all contained expensive tea sets and tableware. And if I accepted it all, it would be a lot of work to deal with all the new items. I mean, sell them, just sell them. There's still things that need doing in advance. My bakery's opening, so I don't mind accepting this. But it's going to take a while to deal with all of this.
もちろん、私もお手伝いさせていただきますので。私も次の配達に行かないといけないですし。
Look, you don't need to put all this pressure on me and yourself. From looks of it, it would take 2 hours or more. But to have it redelivered would take double the effort too. That's right! I have a lifeline!
にゃにゃ、にゃんですか？
にゃにゃ、にゃんですか？
猫ちゃんたち、本当に助かりました。ありがとうございます。本当にありがとうございます。では、私はこれで失礼させていただきますね。
I'm exhausted. I glanced at the table where we had finished organizing. Lowered myself into a chair and relaxed my shoulders. Okay, here's the thing. This is something in the previous games I have not seen as well. And I like noticing stuff like this. The fact that they move closer to you and further ahead. Usually it's just animation, you know, they throw a person talking to you at you, you know. Over here she's moving. Oh, yes, I love it. Thanks, Chocola. Don't mind if I do. I downed the cold tea in one gulp. Cold tea. I mean, if it's from the bottle, it's okay, but I don't... If it was normal tea that was hot and then it became cold, that's no good. But I assume it's the bottled one, so it's fine. Anyway, why am I getting about that? Somehow or another, the light meal tableware had arrived. Soon I really had to get the bakery ready for the opening. Yeah, maybe in NEKOPARA Volume 2! I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? I did say I needed any help I could find. And I really did need help this time. Yes, I can hear that. I could sense the praise me aura coming from Chocola. She had a wide smile on her face and was in a ready stance to receive my approval. Thanks. I couldn't have done it without you too. Normal cats would not do that. They would not think of helping you. Catgirls, yes. Wait. You want to tell me you did not help? So adorable. So you weren't watching from the from the shadows. Oh my god. Hey, you two are getting a bit too close. They lean forward towards me for emphasis. It is true that without you two around, this would have been a real problem. But that's a different issue. Than the one from before. You two have to go back home. Besides, it's not like I could ask you two to work for me or anything, okay? Actually... God damn. I love those animations in the game. Her shoulders dropped along with her ears and tail. Yes, you can, man. The enthusiasm she showed earlier had completely disappeared. Because you were in the mood! She sighed deeply and looked disheartened. She trudged up to the second floor, still dejected. Chocola isn't an idiot. I knew she was pushing herself to be bright and full of energy. But even so, this wasn't something I was going to easily change my mind about. I don't know what's his problem. It was all the more with how much she cared for me. Yeah, I don't understand him as well. She spoke quietly in her usual way. Vanilla tilted her head as she asked that question. You two are in bad cat girls, and that's why I can't have you stay here. Weird logic. It's because you two are good cat girls that I can't allow it. She blinked as she took in my words. God damn, you can drone into those eyes, man. Ugh, it was almost as if she was trying to peer inside my heart. Yeah, exactly what I just said. She stared directly at me long and hard. He's just weird. Okay, I'm weird as well, but... Wait. Doesn't this mean I'm not human? Anyway, Vanilla. With those words, she went upstairs. The sound of her small footsteps slowly disappeared, and before long I couldn't hear them anymore. Humans are hard to understand, huh? Yeah. Inside the bakery, now devoid of anyone but myself. I repeated those words she had just said to me. Now to think about it, that's a pretty inconsistent way of thinking, isn't it? Cats do not understand it. Having heard that said aloud, I began to understand what it really meant. It must be pretty nice to lead a simple life of catgirl, huh? How dare you say such line? I apologized as I looked at the name of the bakery affixed to the window. My bitter smile again to clean up the tea sets that had arrived earlier. And? I broke Master's cup. Let's just say the cup broke by itself. I mean, I guess she was in a vehicle, right? Just like yesterday, we took a walk through the park in the evening. However, that food stand was nowhere to be found. It just so happened that no one was home on the day I decided to take the two catgirls home. Totally would expect that. I had also happened to leave the house key behind. So to make good use of time, I went to do some shopping before Shigure got home. Fat isn't the right word at all. Chocola, if you're tired, why don't we rest a bit? There is no need for you to apologize. She had a troubled smile on her face as she nodded. It was pretty clear why she wasn't in good spirits. That's why there was nothing I could really say to her. Yes, there is something you can say, and you must say that. Fine. The two of you can stay. There, it's easy. Well, there happens to be a bench over there, so why don't we rest a bit? Something for everyone, okay? I handed Vanilla some change and offered the bench to Chocola. The constant sea breeze rustled the trees in the park. All that could be heard throughout the empty park were the quiet sounds of nature. I silently sat down next to the disheartened Chocola. Like the gently setting sun, time passed by slowly. Her voice was so good that I wasn't quite sure if I had heard her or not. Even so, she answered clearly. Without saying a word, I responded by gently rubbing Chocola's head. Yeah. Yeah. Her voice trembled as she frantically wiped away her tears. She stifled her sobbing, and her voice became strained. She looked pained as she did her best to hold back her emotions, biting her lips. I held back my irresponsible words that were on the brink of coming out with all my strength. Yeah, of course I will. I was frustrated at myself for saying nothing. I was empty. I could only offer a condolence that could not be put into words. I rubbed Chocola's head as gently as I could. I don't really think I'm kind at all. Before. Chocola closed her eyes and smiled. Yeah, I remember. Of course, I remember that. It was a cold day half a year ago. Chocola and Vanilla were huddled together, crying by the side of the road. They were still so young, they couldn't even speak yet. It was that day that I embraced their small, cold bodies and took them home with me. There was no way I could simply forget that important day when our family grew. In the beginning, you two really couldn't get used to things at home. You two wouldn't eat at all, which really worried Shigura. I started to hear a tiny bit of laughter in her voice as we reminisced about the past. I definitely do remember that. It was a few days after we brought Chocolate and Vanilla home. At that point, they'd only occasionally drink some water. And as always, they didn't really touch their food. The combination of malnourishment and cold weather had really begun to weaken their bodies. They both developed high fevers and were in pain. It's alright, I'm with you too, so don't worry. My eyes are not getting a bit sweaty, okay? Just a bit. I wish that her tear-filled eyes would not spill over. Those tears were filled with anxiety, sadness, and happiness. She smiled all she could before me.
グレちゃんにお願いをしたんです。
She said it with the faintest of smiles, one that seemed as if would disappear at any moment. Those words were so gentle and warm, but there was also an undeniable sadness and emptiness mixed in with them. Chocola. I was the one she was saying all this to. Even so, the only thing I could say back to her was her name.
お金のこととか難しいことはやっぱり猫にはわからないです。でもやっぱりショコラはご主人様のそばにいたいんです。ご主人様が辛くて大変そうなのなんとなくわかります。本当になんとなくですけど、お掃除でもお洗濯でもお料理でもショコラがお手伝いできることは何でもしますから。今すぐにはできなくても絶対にちゃんとできるようになりますから。だからもう一度だけお願いしちゃダメでしょうか。ショコラはご主人様と一緒にいたいんです。
Chocola voiced her feelings clearly once again, and barely kept her tears from overflowing. Chocola, if you could be with me, engulfed by my inner thoughts which were ready to overflow, do it! She yearned for me so earnestly. For her to so instantly believe me, there should be no reason for me to be against it. That day, Chocola and Vanilla became an important part of my family. As long as they were with me, the days would be bright and enjoyable. I was simply selfish for just leaving home like that. I didn't want to get my dear family wrapped up in my selfishness, or have them experience any unnecessary hardship because of me. You three burdened me after all.
私たちは猫だから自分に素直なだけ。
My inner conflict was disrupted by Vanilla. Vanilla had returned at some point, and she looked straight at me as she sat at Chocola's side.
私なら楽しいことならショコラと一緒がいい。たとえ辛いことでもショコラと一緒にいたいと思う。だって一緒にいれないことの方が寂しくて辛いから。
Vanilla.
本当に好きなら迷惑かけたって一緒にいたい。それでも一緒にいたいものだと思う。私たちが幸せかどうかなんていくらご主人でも決めつけるのは違うと思うよ。それに大事な人が大変ならなおさらそばにいたい。何ができるかはわからないけど、でも辛い時にそばで励ますことくらいできるよ。
It was as if her gentle, warm, and soft smile had become the setting sun. These uncharacteristic words from Vanilla deeply penetrated and seeped into my heart.
だからきっとしぐれも私たちがご主人のところについていくのを許してくれた。しぐれはご主人と一緒に行くことはできないから代わりにお願いって。だからご主人が本当にショコラのことを思うなら一緒にいるべきだと思う。
There was not even the faintest bit of hesitation. They were such honest and absolutely straightforward words. Who am I to dictate Chocola and Vanilla's happiness? Only those words continued to strongly resonate in my mind, which was otherwise empty. I clicked twice again by mistake. Even if we live our free life, we will hate if Master wasn't around, no matter how difficult Chocola wants to be together. Okay. Okay! If it was truly me, there wouldn't even be that problem. She was on the verge of tears, but Chocola's face lit up. They were nothing but absolutely pure, genuine words. Humans really are at a loss for words when it comes to catgirls, huh? Saying no to their words was not something I could bring myself to do. It won't be like it was back at home. You can just live here however you like, got it? The dreary moment seemed to be blown away by her dazzling smile. Despite all this talk about family, perhaps I was the one that didn't really believe in it. Thinking about all this from their perspective, it was very simple. Although I thought it was all still so immature? Perhaps catgirls were more human than humans were when it came to honesty. Yes. We are not honest about, without emotions a lot of times. From here on out, we need to do our best all together. Is that all you guys have been eating at home? Even the road ahead of us is uncertain. I lovingly rub their heads, disheveling their hair. Alright. Why don't we head back to the shopping district then? I guess we'll need shampoo. We have to go buy the shampoo you guys like, don't we? Well, today is celebration, so why not? Just this once, okay? This was the beginning to a bright new life! And together with you, happy and high-spirited Chocola and Vanilla, we took the first steps towards it. Hopefully. Okay, let's end the episode here. You know, I know Nekopara more or less just really from pics and the fact that there is bounciness in the game. And I absolutely like, absolutely like the character, or more like the way she looks. The cat girl with both eyes of different colors, so yeah. There is a name for this condition, I don't remember what it's called. But it's an absolutely stunning treat for personality. For person, actually, not personality. But yeah, it looks absolutely good. Anyway, as you've seen what I've done over here in the save file already, episode 2 end. So, let's end the episode. We'll continue tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah. Nekopara Volume 1. God damn it. This game is destroying me with adorableness. It's so adorable. It's crazy. Crazy adorable. Anyway, hope to see you tomorrow as well.